Ah, a fellow undead. You've come to Lordran as well, have you not? A most fascinating place, where every ruin tells a story, and every soul has meaning. We shall not merely survive this journey. We will uncover it, all of it, every path, every secret, every fragment of its forgotten lore. So, if you would be so kind, let us engage in jolly cooperation and master the fallen realm of Lordran. Now, my friend, we have explored every region of Lordran. We have faced every boss, uncovered forgotten stories, and walked through the deepest shadows of this world. So, in this video, our journey will finally turn toward the last battle. But before we face the end, there are still a few important things to prepare. Some weapons, spells, and missing pieces can make our new game class run much smoother. And since defeating the final boss will send us directly into the next cycle, this is the right time to take care of them. So we begin with a return to the Northern Undead Asylum. There, we shall visit Snuggly, the strange little crow who trades certain items for rare treasures. Our first goal is to exchange the Soul of Manus and obtain Pursuers, one of the dark sorceries tied to the Abyss. A small detour, yes. But before the Flame's final trial, every piece of completion matters. Come then, my friend. Let us prepare wisely before we step into the Kiln.
Give me. You. Give me.
Pursuers, sorcery of Manus, father of the Abyss. Grant a fleeting will to the dark of humanity and volley the result. The will feels envy, or perhaps love, and despite the inevitably trite and tragic ending, the will sees no alternative and is driven madly toward its target. Now, my friend, it is time to walk to the Daughter of Chaos. Here, we need to speak with Eingyi, because there is one more Pyromancy we still need for our collection. However, he will not sell it to us under normal conditions. To unlock it, we must first become infected by the egg parasite. So enter the demon ruins and allow the first egg-burdened enemies to attack you. If the infection takes hold, you will eventually see your character scratching their head. After some time, the parasite will grow and an egg will appear on your character. Once that happens, return to Eingyi. Now, he will recognize the infection and offer his special pyromancy. Toxic mist, a strange method, yes. But in Lordran, even the most unpleasant afflictions can lead us one step closer to completion. Before the final battle, my friend, this is a good moment to make use of the embers we have collected throughout our journey. By visiting the different blacksmiths of Lordran, we can upgrade several weapon paths to their maximum level. If you have followed this guide, these are likely the ones we still need to complete. A normal weapon to plus 15, a raw weapon to plus 5, an occult weapon to plus 5, a crystal weapon to plus 5, a magic weapon to plus 10, an enchanted weapon to plus 5, a fire weapon to plus 10, and a chaos weapon to plus 5. If lightning is still missing in your own line, make sure to complete that path as well. These upgrades are not only useful for trophies and completion, they also help us prepare stronger options before stepping into New Game Plus. So before we face Gwyn, take a little time with the blacksmiths. Andre, Rickert, Vamos, and the giant blacksmith each have their part to play. One last bit of preparation, my friend, before we walk into the kiln of the first flame.
just like me, your dedication is fully apparent. Only, well, your head looks awful. Why not try this? I've no use for it any longer. Oh, hello. What is it that you need?
Toxic mist, unique pyromancy crafted by Eingyi, considered a heretic even at the Great Swamp. Create intense poison mist. Why was Eingyi driven from the Great Swamp? One only need cast this pyromancy, a perverse diversion from the art of fire, to find out.
Shiny, shiny. Give me that. I make weapons shiny. I had shiny, shiny. I make weapons shiny.
Priscilla's dagger. This sword, one of the rare dragon weapons, came from the tale of Priscilla, the dragon crossbreed in the painted world of Ariamis. Possessing the power of Lifehunt, it dances about when wielded in a fashion reminiscent of the white-robed painting guardians. Darkmoon bow. Bow born from the soul of the dark sun Gwyn, Darkmoon deity who watches over the abandoned city of gods, Anor Londo. This golden bow is imbued with powerful magic and is most impressive with moonlight arrows. Moonlight Arrow. Arrow granted to those bound by covenant to the dark sun Gwendolyn, Lord Gwyn's lastborn. Moonlight arrows glow silver and inflict magic damage.
What's that then? Need some smithy, then produce me some...
What weapons?
What's happening?
no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
Oh, you again? Fancy that. You've come at the perfect time. Some new gems have come my way. I saved them specially, just for you, my darling. Come on, you can do better than nobody like...
I am pleased. Is it so? Very well, then.
Black Knight Greatsword, Greatsword of the Black Knights who wander Lordran, used to face chaos demons. The large motion that puts the weight of the body into the attack reflects the great size of their adversaries long ago. Black Knight armor set of the Black Knights who haunt Lordran. The knights followed Lord Gwyn when he departed to link the fire, but they were burned to ashes in the newly kindled flame, wandering the world as disembodied spirits ever after. Look there, my friend. A very important summon sign waits before the final battle. Because we completed Solaire's quest line and saved him from his tragic fate in Lost Izalith, he can now join us here at the Kiln of the First Flame. And after everything it took to bring him this far, of course we shall summon him. This journey has always carried the spirit of jolly cooperation. So it feels only right that Solaire stands beside us for the final battle of New Game. In New Game Plus, we shall return and face Gwyn one-on-one in an even more difficult duel. But for now, let the final flame witness two warriors walking together. Come, Solaire, one last battle, one final praise of the sun. Soul of the Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight and Cinder, who linked the First Flame. Lord Gwyn bequeathed most of his power to the gods and burned as cinder for the First Flame, but even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed.
Bless thy safe return. Let Calf and Frout serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. True dark be cast upon the world. Our world hath returned.
And so, our first journey through Lordran comes to an end. Here, in the Kiln of the First Flame, we found what remained of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, not a glorious god upon a throne, but a hollowed king, burned away by the very fire he tried to preserve. Gwyn linked the First Flame to extend the Age of Fire. A sacrifice, yes, but also the beginning of a cycle that chained the world to fading light. And when he finally fell, we were given a choice: to link the fire once more, or to walk away. In this first ending, we choose the path of the Dark Lord. We do not feed the flame. We do not continue Gwyn's legacy. Instead, we leave the fire behind and allow the Age of Dark to begin. Perhaps this is freedom. Perhaps it is another curse. Lordran rarely gives simple answers, my friend, but one truth remains. The fire fades, the gods fall, and at the end of all things, humanity rises. Thank you for joining me through this first cycle. In New Game Plus, our journey is not over. There are still covenants to uncover, souls to claim, and truths left buried in the dark. Until we meet again, praise the sun.